Now again, this is probably the hardest room in the quest. What you want to do is you want to run straight across and through this wall. Just like in caves, you will spawn an enemy in the middle of the room. Is it Golden Sinnoh? He's already dead, but he spawns right in the middle. You see him exploding there. Problem is, there's a bunch of other bad guys in this room, and they're gonna make pokes and explodes, and that's bad for my health, and his health, and health. Everyone's health. There we go. Now I'm gonna run like hell. This room, I'll show you, but right away, first thing you gotta mention is that these three guys are gonna show up, and they're gonna shoot rocket launchers, and he's probably actually gonna take a lot of damage from this, because, yeah, even though it's normal mode, he took quite a hefty hit. Now what we want to do is, there's a guy in the middle of the room, it's called a dub chick. You just feel that little switchy thing that just exploded in the corner there. I'll try and point that out in the video. And then that actually kills the guy in the middle of the room. He's just like one of these other robots, except he comes back to life when you kill him pretty much indefinitely. He comes back pretty much indefinitely. The only way to, well, you can, eventually he'll die, but what you want to do is you want to find the switch and kill the switch. The switch drops down from the ceiling when you kill him one time. I'll probably go into this in a little more detail later, but, you know, I mean... Oh, that's not gonna end well, but sure, buddy. Okay. You forgot something. That's fine. Alright, so yeah, you can... If you're level 138, you can make this boss explode with fireballs. He has two phases. The first boss in the game with multiple phases, Vol Opt. Make sure you tag him, and if he decides to shoot missiles at me, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm fine. I thought there was get close to the... Damn. I thought there was get next to the Humar, which ironically got me killed, but so when I get close to him, so he could rev me if something happened. Alright. Now the first room here, a bunch of little claws are going to spawn. Back to Ruins, I know, we've had wonderful experiences here, so we're going to head on back to Ruins, and this large dude who appears in the corner, he's the one you want to kill. There we go, he's down, so the door will open. Humar can have some fun with that. Now right in this room, what you want to do, what you can do here, this works on every difficulty, you can fake them out to the one side, pull the menu up, and then run past on the other side. Not really necessary on normal, but on the higher difficulties, it is actually quite necessary. You can come in here. This triggers an enemy in the next room by coming up here. As for this, you want to kill that little disappearing guy there. He's chilling over there. But, that little floating, disappearing, teleporting guy, he's the one who'll actually open the door. So, however, by going up on the roof, you will be able to see a little dot, this right here. That's just a standard grunt enemy. He spawned... There he is there. He spawned because I went up onto the platform. So... And that he opens this door to the boss of episode 1. Fun, right? Look at this nice little pretty garden. And a bunch of tormented faces on the ground. Then we gotta kill. Now right here, maybe a little confusing what to happen, what is happening. What you want to do is, some of them you can target, most of them you can't. You just want to take a few of them out and it'll trigger the next phase. On normal mode, that phase takes like seconds, as you saw. Now, for multi-part bosses... Oh, that was unfortunate. I'm stuck in a corner. But for multi-part bosses, you don't actually have to tag them at all until the very end. Till their final phase. So, you see, I don't have to tag him at all there. There's no XP for that phase. Now here, I definitely have to tag him because where's the bad guy? There he is. Alright, now I'm good. As long as I'm not dead when... as long as I'm not dead when he goes down, I'll be perfectly fine. So that is TTF. Kill him before DP goes off. Kill him faster! I got lucky. Alright. Okay, well that is Towards the Future. It's a great way to level up. It's a controversial way to level up. I'm going to be doing it a bit, so I'm going to thank Mr. Humar here, Andaro, for his wonderful assistance. He is a very helpful Humar. I should probably get into a little thing about that. The rationale behind Humars in the next video. So yeah, I'll talk about Humars in the next video a little bit. So if you're wondering, he was unsealing a lame Dargent, so it wasn't a complete loss for him. I mean, he's not getting any noteworthy experience from normal mode, but he's getting some lame Dargent kills, which is all out of space. Alright. So yeah, he's the silver sword he's holding that turns into Excalibur once you get a bunch of kills on it. So he's just getting a bunch of easy kills on it in normal mode here. And it helps me because I get to level up. So as you can see, I went from level 7 to level 12. So it's a pretty fast way to level up. I mean, at level 7, I wouldn't be able to do much. Now, I can probably... I mean, it would... at level 7, it would be very difficult for me to tackle caves. So, I will get into the Techer in the next video. I will save all of my items here for that. All of these items here, we'll get into that later. Talk about some inventory, talk about some humor, do some little house cleaning, I guess. So yeah, don't spam TTF. It's a great way to give you a nice little boost to start out the game, start out each new difficulty. But you know, once you get up, I mean, level 12, I can go and do some other stuff now. I can go and have some fun in caves. Not really mines yet, but I can have some fun in caves. I can, you know, it's great when you're just starting out in a difficulty because you're really underleveled and you can't do much of anything except Forest 1. So it gets you out of Forest 1, get to some quick levels, and it's a, you know, it's a tool, it's a supplement. How you choose to use it and whether or not you choose to abuse it is up to you. However, you are aware of it now, and well, that's really all there is to say. You want to come here and talk to the principal, pick up at your guild counter, and then you want to go over to the guild counter and pick up your reward. That's 5,000 Meseta. That's actually, I mean, that's some nice money, if I do say so myself. I mean, I had like 2,000, now I have 7,000. So, I don't know. I mean, I'd say that gave me a quick boost. I would probably suggest, honestly, I would suggest doing a TTF or two when you're getting started in this game. You end up, I mean, no other normal mode quest are you really going to end up with, like, a level 138 carrying you through so efficiently and effectively, where you actually get experience from it because of the boss system. And you get a decent amount of Meseta from it, you get a lot of experience from it, and it's a nice way to start out, but I cannot stress enough not to abuse TTF. It takes the fun out of the game, it takes the game out of the game, it's a bad plan that is bad, and it's bad. So, I do want to just make a quick shout out back to that Humar, who is a pretty cool guy. He carried me through Andaro. So if he ends up seeing this video, this is thanks to him. But other than that, I will see you guys around next time where we talk about Humars inventory, the techer, and maybe we just run through Forest 1 for the hell of it. See you around.